Hey everybody, this is Jackie from Motherwise, and I teach mothers and others how to get dinner on the table with less stress. Do you struggle with getting breakfast on the table in the mornings, trying to feed your family before they go out to start their day, and you wind up going through the drive-thru? But I'm here to help. I used to struggle with this, but I have a solution. So today we're going to make some breakfast foods that you can prep ahead of time. And your family can come and pick out what they like and eat breakfast and then be on your way. Or take it to go. So let's get started. Our first meal is overnight oats. The ingredients you'll need for this meal is old-fashioned rolled oats and some milk. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do, I've got some pint-sized jars here, is I'm going to fill them up with my oatmeal. Pour a little of that out so that it's not all the way full. This is a canning funnel. This was my grandmother's. See, it's all bent. Okay. Now I'm going to pour my milk in. You need about the same amount, so the milk will absorb. These are recycled jars, but there's our oatmeal. So here's our oatmeal. I'm going to sit it in the refrigerator and tomorrow it'll be ready. You can use it for up to 5 days. Next, I'm going to make some parfaits. And for that, we'll need some yogurt. I like vanilla. And I've got strawberries, blueberries, and I've got some bananas. So let's get started. So these jars are recycled too. These are my artichoke heart ones, and I really like them because they're square and they fit together without having a lot of space. So I'm going to reuse my grandmother's funnel, but because it just barely fits, I'm going to have to hold it on there. I've stirred up my yogurt because it had some liquid on the top, so stir that up. I'm going to put some yogurt down in the bottom. Use a big spoon, and then I'm going to layer with some fruit. My blueberries are bite-sized, but my strawberries are really big, so I'm going to cut them up into some bite-sized pieces. And if you just let them sit out for just a minute, they'll soften up. So now I'm going to cut up my banana. And you can make slices like this, or you can chop it up into bite-sized pieces also. Either way, whatever your preference. Okay, so I've got my first layer in, and then I'm going to put some blueberries, add another layer of yogurt, and I'm going to add some strawberries. More blueberries, and just layer however many berries you want. And then I'm just going to put another spoonful on the top just to cover. Now just wipe up your rim, make sure it's nice and clean. And there's a nice little breakfast to go. I'm going to try to pour this one in. And that looks like that's going to do pretty well. Save some time, which I like to do. I'll put my bananas in the bottom. Shake that around to cover it up. And some strawberries. More yogurt. Bananas. Strawberries. Oh, I put too much fruit in there. It'll be alright. And then I'm going to fill it to the top. So there you have our breakfast yogurt parfaits. They're nice and cool, be a great snack or breakfast. For our next breakfast, we're going to make a chia seed pudding. For our ingredients, we'll need a cup of milk, a quarter of a cup of chia seeds, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, a pinch of salt, and then at the end, before you get ready to eat it, you can add whatever kind of fruit you like to the top. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my chia seeds. And add my milk. A teaspoon of vanilla. And a tablespoon of maple syrup. And then a pinch of salt. I'm just going to stir this up. And I've got some little bowls. And now these are ready for the refrigerator. So make sure you meal prep ahead for breakfast and use these 3 great recipes to stop the morning time struggle. This is Jackie from Otherwise. And remember, dinner's at 6.